So what's up? So this is election night, midterm, whatever you call it. Um, it's a very complicated situation because, to be straight and frank, I hate politics. I hate it. I loathe it with a passion because it has never freed African Americans. It's always been used for what exactly? It's been divided in school. It's been divided as a rule. We're allowed not to vote. We're allowed not to do this or that. So I just don't, I never felt it meant anything to me. Um, and the garbage that racists like Donald Trump is spewing that he's making midterm hot again only adds fuel to not even want to. It's just so fake. It's like they're gonna still decide what they want to do. You know. Now, if they said they were gonna pass an amendment that says African Americans can go back to Africa, can decide to get property here, get 40 acres and a mule, justify the racism of a 400 plus years, then I would say, yeah, I'd strongly vote on that. But it's hard to respect ballot stuff that doesn't even pertain. I mean, electoral and the popular vote, the electoral is tied to slavery and the documentation. So it's very hard to get behind anything. They're both equally racist. I mean, that's what happened with Trump and Hillary. After you came from something like Obama, and then you had get short with those choices. So it's very hard to really put it in perspective. This is a lot of psychological damage because politicians only care about what they can get paid to care about. It's not about grassroots. Grassroots are real leaders. You know, None of these politicians are seeing a Dr. King. None of them. Or Malcolm X. None of them. Grassroots leads the way, not these politicians who, they're going to have their agenda and they're going to do what they want. It's like it's a racket. It's rigged. It's always fixed and it's always known. So like so much is going to get through legislation. It's not going to stop the immigrant families who are divided, who still can't find their children. It's not going to stop racial profiling, which is just inundated, ingrained, and institutionalized as racism. So I ask yourself, what if you don't want to vote, what do you get out of voting, really? Because does it even seem like it matters? I mean, no one doesn't care. They're not caring enough about black people, and they're not doing anything to justify uh, the situations. They're just only increasing to the problems. So I have a hard time digesting politics. I loathe it. I do loathe politics 100%. Because if there was no politics and you had to start the rules and be fair, things would be different in America. People would actually have to respect everybody. And then on top of that, African Americans would be properly taken care of the way they should be, with free education, free health care, free trips back to the motherland, more than 100 acres and a mule. You wouldn't have to wait over 400 years to get your first African American president. You still haven't had your first African American vice president. You still haven't had an African American female in lead or anything, or over controlling things. So until you have solidarity or you have some type of ownership or something that's a balance in America, it's still a divide. And that's all the elephant and the donkey represent. They still divide. So I loathe politics because it just doesn't add up to anything. It's just a lot of slogans. It's like watching two wrestlers or people just talking and they tap dancing, but they're not saying nothing. Politics is a sorry state of affairs. And when you're black, it still doesn't change racial profiling because no matter what logo they go by, if they want to beat on you, attack you, profile you, or even kill you or choke you, they still do it. The banks want to deny it, they still do it. So you ask yourself, how's it going to make a difference when there hasn't been a difference? We still have Black Lives Matter. We still have issues that we're dealing with. So politics hits close to home, and it's an ugly, sorry state of affairs. So that's my rant about what I think about voting and politics. Feel free to leave them comments. Peace.